Are you in bad economy? The world is currently reeling with financial crisis. Maybe your own country is. Should I do my MBA or not? That's a very big undertaking, financially, of course. I'm sure a lot of you might be having this thought process in your mind. Let's take a look at what the answer will be. And if I have to give you a very straight answer, I will say no. Don't defer your MBA. Do it. But I will also say mostly. So where is this but line? What are the things, metrics that you need to evaluate? Let's take a look at that. Listen to me carefully, intently. This will help you. I'd say just look for two metrics. One is your economic metric, the other one is your personal one. What the economic metrics are? First, job market trends. If the world is going well in terms of the job market, how will you assess that, by the way? Good idea to check the placement report for MBA colleges of last 2-3 years. If more or less the salaries are increasing, median or average salaries are increasing, or they are stable, that means your MBA is stable, you can do that. It's a good idea. Another interesting thing is that especially if you are willing to work for a type of organization and in a particular college, see if the organization that had been appearing for placements for a long time but has now stopped appearing for that. That can also show you whether the college is struggling with placements or not. Normally, I see that 20 MBA colleges, top 20 colleges offer positive ROI. They should, and we have seen that. In fact, these colleges weather recession much better than any other college, even if there is significant slowdown in the economy. So unless the economy has fully collapsed, things will not be a big problem. And that's why I said you should not defer your MBA. But by the way, there is another economic metric you should evaluate, which is inflation and loan rates. If these are high, your cost of MBA will be high, especially if you are on loans. In India, generally this is not a problem. More or less inflation and loan rates are quite contained as compared to other countries. But then again, it depends on everybody's pocket. So evaluate that for you. And if you think that this might not be comfortable for me, I need some financial cushioning, it is a good idea to defer it. Then let's take a look at the personal metrics. First is your career progression. If you are currently stagnating in your career, you should do MBA. Stagnating is of two types. One, the career stagnation, which means career has nothing else to offer you. Second thing is mental stagnation, that I'm really fed up with what I'm doing right now. Either way, deferring will not make any sense for you because your existing role will not give you any career progression. Second thing is not by force, but by means of your interest. If you are looking for a career change, then also you should do MBA. Then why bother about the slowdown and so on? In fact, it is a good idea to hope for 2 years of MBA and then the slowdown will eventually be reduced. So you are focused. But do evaluate that. Then I say that check your responsibilities, and this is quite important. If you have some strong financial liabilities, family liabilities on you, if you think that losing your job, then paying the money for the MBA college and not earning for 2 years is a very big thing, how you will deal with the responsibilities, I'd say defer your MBA and then, build some nest for that. And then you come up with it. It is a good idea, especially for this, reach out to your mentor and have a discussion with them so that they can help you assess your actual financial situation. In these cases, my dear, parents are not the right candidates. Sorry to say that. However, parents, because they love us, they will always say, no, we'll manage, we'll deal with it. So if you want to discuss with parents, if you think that, they will be able to think thoroughly, definitely have a word with them, but not in a very direct sense that whether I should quit job and do MBA or so. This is where your discussion skill will come into picture. But have a word with somebody other than parents as well. They will really help you. Another thing is the brand of MBA college. If you want to go into a specific MBA college, then you have to adhere to that. Because brand of MBA college for you will be related to the kind of ROI that you are expecting and your situation. So if your brand of college is high, then if you're getting the low one, might be a good idea to defer it. Anyway, economy in that case, bad economy in that case will give you enough impetus to not go for a bad college. Normally, I've seen that, top tier colleges will deal with recession well. So my final verdict will be that if you are financially stable, financial stability means you are able to take loan comfortably also. Doesn't mean that you have 30 lakh rupees in your hands. No. Most of the people take loan to do their higher education. If you are financially stable, if you are looking for a top tier school, if you are looking for a strong network to grow further, definitely go for MBA even if there is a recession. However, if you want something else or things are just hazy, deferring might be a case for you, but that has to be strategic only after discussing it with relevant people. And that's why I said that do not defer it. Do not defer it unless there are certain situations. Normally, I say that a slowdown in the economy is actually a great time to learn. There's not a lot of rush in the market. Sometimes with the help of your own push, and sometimes when somebody says that, okay, you are fired, you have that impetus to grow your skills. And no time is better than a slowdown. If you need more information, feel free to reach out to us through the comment section or through other means, through our chat section on the IMS India website. And we'll be happy to help you out with that. All the very best for your MBA preparation.